the more that these dates on this calendar change, the more things stay the same. It's already crazy in 2021. We just got in the first week, finished our first week of January, and we already got some crazy shit happening, man. Yo. But first of all, before we get to what happened down the street from my fucking hometown in DC, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. It's our 1 year anniversary. Well, it was yesterday. I fudged it. I forgot about it yesterday. I was like, something missing yesterday. But I'm like, you know what? I looked it up on my site. I was like, oh shit, it was a year anniversary. And they sent me a whole little happy 1 year. Yay. I ain't get a cake. That's the only thing I ain't like from SoundCloud. They ain't give me a fucking cake for it. I would have loved a cake because I ain't get one for my birthday. Won't even cupcakes. I know I'm older now, but it's cool. But welcome to this 1 year anniversary. January 8th, 2021, the first show of 2021. Man, DC, I'm so glad I'm in Baltimore. I'm so glad because I was not near none of this. I was about 45 minutes up north from what the fuck happened, man. So these pro-Trump supporters basically just bursted through the fucking Capitol building and got inside the whole building while they was having congressional meetings about Joe Biden being sworn to presidency. Now that it's official, Joe Biden will be the president. He will be inaugurated January 20th, 2021. And so the Trump supporters, they was pissed off still because they was like, they thinking, oh, it was throwing out voter fraud, voter shit. You know why Trump lost? He told his constituents, vote basically just in person. Joe Biden told them by any means necessary, vote either in person, through mail, through pigeon, through fucking airplanes, put the ballot in like a form in an airplane, throw that bitch, get that to the freaking polling center. He basically said by any way, vote. Or online. Hell, if they have it online, vote there. That's what he told them. That's the main difference of why Joe won. And everybody wonder, why was there so many mail-in ballots? Trump's constituents listen to that man straight up say, vote in person. What do you think they're going to do? Vote in person. They're not going to mail that shit in because they believe in that voter fraud shit. Like, whatever, okay. I don't know if that's valid or not because I don't get in that. And Wednesday at Capitol is the one reason why I do not talk about politics. It is the dirtiest trick in the game. I think I've said it before and I'll say it again. Politics is the dirtiest trick in the game, dirtiest player in the game. Dirtier than Ric Flair, baby. Woo! How them they gonna be dirtier than Ric Flair? We're gonna talk about the Nature Boy later, but how's something dirtier than Ric Flair? That is crazy. Like, that's why I don't discuss politics, because it just divides people. It just gets people fucked up. Look, 4 people got killed in there. One lady was shot. She was a 14-year Army vet. I think she was in the Air Force, the Marines, one of those two. But I was like, damn, that sucks. That's fucked up. She was just trying to protest her freedom of speech, and you get gunned. And it was in critical condition for about a couple hours or so, but she eventually died later that evening, which is sad. Like, damn, 3 other people got killed. I don't care about those casualties. But the main argument I keep seeing all around social media and everywhere else is, what would happen if they were black? What would have happened if they were black? We would have had bodies all on the streets. We would have had tear gas galore. We would have had a wilder scene. Of course. But this is my thing. These Trump supporters, these people that fucking rioted in the fucking Capitol building. So you do it for motherfucking presidency, but you don't do it for the fact that these fucking Congress shafted Americans the past 10 months in this Endgame with only $1,800, not even $2,000 total. Not even $2,000 total in helping us out in these tough times. Not even that. That's the thing that really pissed me off. Everybody's thinking about the racial aspect. Like, no, y'all thinking two dimensional. I'm thinking up here further. Y'all looking at this shit like it's racial. Like, no, nigga, it's more in terms of fucking the why. The why is why I'm pissed off about this, because everybody's thinking about it racially. I'm thinking about this is the reason why y'all marching the Capitol building, because I would have been for it if it was over the stimulus package these fucking people that these fucking Congress folks are giving us. They only gave us $1,800 in a 10-month span, when all the country, and you're giving yourself millions and billions of dollars to the military industrial complex. You helping out other foreign nations, small nations, but you can't help out your American people though. That's the thing that really pissed me off. That these motherfuckers are really to go over there for a fucking president that's about as old as dirt. But you won't fight for the people, for more money in your pockets. You were willing to fight for this man's life. You were willing to risk your life for this old ass cracker, but you won't recognize for yourself. That's the craziest thing that nobody's even talking about. Nobody. Everybody's thinking racial. It was this, it was that, it was this, it was that. Nah, nigga. The reason why they robbing is so fucking stupid. That's really what pissed me off, because this was the reason why people rolling the Capitol. I'm surprised they didn't do it earlier. And for the bad people to say, oh, you were black, they would have got armed. Like, maybe. Yeah, you already know that. We kind of already fucking knew that, nigga. No shit. You don't need to point out the obvious. But the reason of why they folding that bitch pisses me off, because it would do it for some old crusty ass motherfucker, but not for your own. You're not even for your families, or your friends' families, or your significant others' families. Not for them. You do it for that old Trumper. I just had Stephen A. that shit a little bit. That shit pissed me off, because it's like the cognitive dissonance and common sense is just, it's gone. It's gone. We're in a different era. This is gone. It is GONE gone. Cause it took a president not getting their way. Like, oh, they've been complaining like the past 6 months or so. Like, past couple months since the president was kind of official, still polled out. It was like, oh man, this voter fraud, fan. This voter fraud. This voter fraud. That. This voter fraud everywhere. And then they got it, and now they pissed off. And it's very funny how these right motherfuckers on the Republican side were talking about all the left and the BLM and all the Democratic shit. They're destroying their own communities. They're destroying shit. And they go turn around and try to attack one of the main domain homes of America for a fucking person. A person. Not for an idea. Not for fucking the shit that they've been doing us for the last 10 months, but for a fucking man. Like, probably died about laying this decade. I don't condone that, but good health and wealth to our now former ex-president Trump. But I don't wish that for anybody, so that's why I'm praying myself, because I don't wish that for nobody, no means, no how, anyway. That's not good for you. But let's be realistic. He probably will make it to the next decade. Let's keep it a buck. I don't do that type of wishing death on anybody, but that's just being fact because of his age. I'm saying it's because of his age. So that kind of what pissed me off in that fucking perspective. And it's like, when are we going to move on, nigga? Like, because I hear that topic came around so many times. It's like, yo, when the fuck we going to move on? When the fuck we going to have solutions, my nigga? We're in a whole different era, a whole different decade. We still bringing up shit that happened fucking last or further. Like, when the fuck we going to move on? That's really what's going to happen. If that happens, man, then I think the black community will thrive. But we keep comparing ourselves to white people, and it's like, it's not going to work. It's not. It's like, okay, what more do you want? It's like you're begging at this point. It's like, I'm tired of that shit. Like, so we got to move the fuck on, man. I might need to move out of the country, man. I need to move out. You know what I'm saying? I might need to get out the U.S. Cause shit, yo, it's getting real spooky. And I was about to say it now, but I'm gonna save it at the end of the show because it it's one of my bold predictions, not just for this year, for this decade, that's going to happen. I feel something big on the horizon is going to happen. This is just the start of it, but something big on the horizon going to come. And it's going to get real ugly. Maybe this year or maybe later down the line. I hope not, but I hope not. Man, now I got that fucking shit out the way. Politics, last point on this opening topic. This is why I don't talk about politics. Fuck that shit. I stay independent. I was a Democrat. I stay independent. I stay solely out of it because the people that are thoroughly entrenched in those two parties, ideologies, or whatever, they are like zombies. They're like boss. They go for like it's a fucking team sport. Like I'm a Raiders fan. They're more diehard than my black ass. Like if the Ravens said, yo, I need y'all to, if the Ravens said we're gonna be down the parade and fucking parade and we're gonna have a Super Bowl, we'll be there. I wish I made it to that Super Bowl parade, but I ain't get the chance to go. But if we go another one, I wanna go. But they heeded to Trump's demands, like, yo, go outside and protest. I'm proud of you. And that's the second thing that really got me off, because he encouraged it. I was like, yo, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-go. You can't condone them going into your nation's house and fucking shit up. No, you can't condone that, yo. That's not cool. That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. Nah, you don't do that. You can't. Nah, if you was really trying to be about peace and all, you would say, "Oh, call them off, dog. Call them off. Like, don't do it, dog. Don't do it. Nah, don't." I condemn those people that do that shit. I don't like that. I don't like why these people are doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he actually endorsed it and made it better, and that's not cool in my opinion. That's not cool. Nah, so all sides is wrong, and for all people's mentalities that think it's all about race, it's all fucked up. Cause y'all not seeing the bigger picture, yo. These people did it for a president. They did it for a person. They didn't do it because they feel wrong about the government. They did it because of a fucking person. And idolatry is a wrong thing to go through. Don't go through idolatry. And the last one about politics, I know I said that a minute or two ago, but this is the last one. Politics, man. This is why I stick to sports. This is why. You don't get a whole lot of this in sports. I mean, you'll get it like every now and blue moon. You might get, and if you're dealing with fans, your other parts of fans, you may throw a little fist, get a little wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? It may get a little stabby, get a little shank in there. You know what I'm saying? Shake them up. They do something. They so big on your shirt. They yank, shake your ass for a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But they don't throw no guns. They don't come out with the pistols, the straps, the Uzis. Yo, the congressman had a whole Uzi. I was like, yo, this nigga got a Uzi. What the fuck? Yo, I don't know where the guns came from, my guy. It came from Congress, though, man. Yo, my man had a clean Uzi. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Only thing he ain't leaning to the side. That's the only thing he ain't leaning some bitch to the side. That's how you know the difference between a black and a white shoe. They sling that some bitch to the side, let it spray. They let it ring. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. I ain't never seen a Uzi stand straight up like that. Holy shit. But he ain't had to extend though. That's the only thing he had. He ain't lean to the side. He ain't had the extendo. Those are the only two things he ain't do that made it perfect. But alright, man. Fuck, man. This shit pissed me off, man. I'm glad I ain't in DC. They got whole curfews and shit. Ha. Y'all got a curfew. We in Baltimore, bitch. We ain't got no curfew. Ha. Nah, DC they gonna roll.